Abecedarians. This is Ashley Aders. Miss Aders is what the students can call me, but the parents can call me Ashley, and I'm here with my teaching assistant, Micah Aders. And we're gonna give you the new grammar tools this week, which are some songs and some hand motions to help you guys remember all of our memory work. So the first one I'm gonna go over is Latin. So the Latin, there are some hand motions with it, but we're gonna do it to the tune of Yankee Doodle. So it's gonna go Latin prepositions in apud with, per, by, sine without, off from, day of. So one more time. Latin prepositions in apud with, per, by, sine without, off from, day of. Okay, hand motions for this one is Latin prep.
Hold on. Okay.
Latin prepositions in apud with, per, by, sine without, from, day of. Did you get that?
Yep.
Perfect. And typically classical conversations likes you to repeat it 7 times. There's something about how people remember it is if you repeat it 7 times, it gets more likely to get in your long-term memory. So daily when you guys practice your new grammar, it's a good idea to go over it 7 times. All right, I'm not gonna do math because math already has a song that goes with it right there on the app that you guys can follow along with. The next one I wanna go over is the science.
Do you wanna try to upload this one before you go through them all so that you don't have to do them all over again?
We'll just go through it once.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll do the science next. The science is, what are 4 types of tissue? 4 types of tissue are connective, epithelial, muscle, and nerve. So that's that. And then for English, we're learning about what an infinitive is. And this one is kind of a chant. You can clap, or you can find musical instruments around your house, like a tambourine or something, and kind of play them along with singing the song. So this one is, an infinitive is to plus a verb used as a noun, adjective, or adverb. So you can clap. An infinitive is to plus a verb used as a noun, adjective, or adverb. Kind of fun. And then for our timeline, the timeline is the same every year. So I'm not sure if any of you guys have been in classical conversations before, but we did this timeline last year, and every year you go through the entire world history through the timeline. It already has a song with it that's pretty catchy, so feel free not to use the hand motions if you don't think they're helpful. Sometimes I feel like Jonah, my son, he's about to be 6 in November. Sometimes I feel like it's beneficial for him to do the hand motions, and then other times I feel like he's not really that into it. So I'll give you what we did last year, the hand motions I made up for him last year, and you can decide whether or not you want to use them. So the song is Age of Ancient Empires, creation to circa 450 AD, creation and the fall, the flood and the Tower of Babel, Mesopotamia and Sumer, Egyptians, 3000 BC, 3000 BC, Indus River Valley civilizations, Minoans and Mycenaeans. So this one, just FYI, it comes from the picture that is on the timeline card, the history card. There's a little picture of like this bowl. It's like a sculpture. And so that was the way I helped Jonah remember which card went with which place in the timeline song. Okay, next we have history. So I'm gonna actually play the history song on our iPad, and I'm gonna show you the hand motions that I came up with to help remember the history.
Week 1, Tell me about Columbus. In 1492, Columbus made the first of 4 trips to the Caribbean on 3 Spanish ships named the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
In 1492, Columbus made the first of 4 trips to the Caribbean on 3 Spanish ships named the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
It's supposed to look like a boat, like this.
In 1492, Columbus made the first of 4 trips to the Caribbean on 3 Spanish ships named the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. In 1492.
Optional maracas at the end. Okay, for geography, I put it to the song, and I like to point to the map when I do the song, and Jonah seems to really do well with that, so maybe your kids will like that too. We're gonna do it to the tune of You Are My Sunshine.
Hold on, let me get it focused. Okay.
States and capitals of the Northeast, Augusta, Maine, and Concord, New Hampshire, Boston, Massachusetts, Providence, Rhode Island, and Hartford, Connecticut. All right, guys, I think that is it for this week. So hopefully that was helpful for you all. Definitely, I wouldn't rely on this video to like keep replaying it to your kids to teach them it. I think the idea is just to remind the parents of what the tools were, and hopefully you guys can sit down with your kids and actually like reinforce the material. But I hope this was helpful, and remember your tin whistles for next week, and also something to bring in for presentations. So see you next week. Bye.